Hello friends, Scott here from nymathtutor.com. Today we're here to talk about scale, especially scale on the SHSAT test. Alright, now would be a great time to sign up at nymathtutor.com, join our program for free, and you're going to get access to the 3-step strategy we use for every single problem. If you haven't signed up for our channel yet, go ahead and subscribe now so you get access to each new video as it comes out. Alright, let's get started. We're going to do scale as it applies to the SHSAT. Let's go to the whiteboard. So let's go ahead and talk about scale and how it's used. So what is scale? Well, scale is used to represent the relationship between a measurement on a model and the corresponding measurement on an actual object. So that's like a map, right? Like how far things are apart on the map isn't really how far they are apart. It's a representation of the real world. All right? So most problems with scale require a ratio or a proportion to go back and forth between the model and the actual object in the real world. Okay, so every question I've seen involving scale in the SHSAT also requires a conversion of units. So on the map it might be inches, where in the real world it's miles. You have to make sure you're using the right unit when you go back and forth. All right, so finally, how do we figure out if it's a scale problem? Well, typically it will say scale or scale factor. We also might see the word map is a good indicator. The word blueprint is another good indicator. All those things we'll talk about scale. All right, so let's go ahead and try a problem out. Okay, the first problem says the height of a building on a blueprint is 6 inches. The height of the actual building is 70 feet. If a second building is 175 feet, what would be the height of the building on the same blueprint? All right, if you want to try this on your own, go ahead and do that now. Hit pause, come back to us. I'm going to go ahead and solve the problem now. All right, so we have to set up a proportion. All right, so we know that 6 inches is equal to 70 feet. So let's put F for feet, I for inches, so we don't get it confused. I like to make a little chart. We also know that the second building is 175 feet. So we need to find X, the number of inches. All right, so we simply do our proportion method. All right, we start with 175 times 6. We have 30, let's see, 42, 43, 44, 45. And 10. So we have 1050. Now we have to divide that by the number of feet, which is 70. Okay? That goes into 105 once. We're left with 35. And 7 goes into 35 5 times. So our X is going to be 15. All right? So there's two 15s. We have inches and we have feet. What's our answer? Well, we know our 15 is in the inches column. So we know that our answer is 15 inches. Right? If you're not paying attention, you might pick feet and get it wrong after you did all that work. Okay, so make sure you're using the right units on these scale problems. Okay, let's try one more example. This one's a little bit different. They're going to give us the scale factor this time. So the length between the two cities on a map is 13 centimeters. If the scale factor is 1 centimeter equals 12.5 miles, how far apart are the actual two cities? Okay, if you want to try this on your own, go ahead and hit pause. If not, I'm going to go ahead and answer the question now. So we know that the scale factor, they give us the factor, right? So we just have to multiply 12.5 times 13. Okay, let's see, 15, carry the 1, 6 and 7, and 3. All right, so we have 5, 2, 1. We have 5, we have 12, which is 6 and 1. Right? Don't forget to carry the 1. And then there's a decimal right here. So they all say miles, so that's easy, right? We don't have to worry about centimeters. And as long as you remember to bring down your decimal point, you're going to get the answer of D. Right? However, if you forgot that decimal and you see the answer B, you're probably going to pick it. Right? So that's just another indication of how careful we have to be on these problems. They're always going to throw something in there to try to fool you. All right? I hope you learned a little bit about scale today. If you have any questions, please leave them below in the comments on this video. I'd be happy to help. Check out nymathtutor.com for more videos, more tutorials, and practice tests. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. And have a great week. Good luck on the test, and we will see you next time.